Okay, I'm going to have a bit of a go at vlogging my Nettles for Textiles 2023 project. This is the first time I'm properly participating, and I think it'd be quite fun to see the whole process for my future self, if nothing else. So this is my bag that I'm going to be packing for going foraging. I'm possibly going to be going with a companion. I'm just waiting for a text back from the neighbour to see if she's available. So I've got my gardening gloves so I don't get stung. I have got some nice leather gloves somewhere which would be perfect, but I can't find one of them. So gardening gloves it is, slightly less stylish, but I think we'll be all right. I've got some floristry scissors. Previously I've been, just had the text through, she's coming. I'll put another pair of gardening gloves in there as well in case she wants to be involved. Previously I've just pulled them up out of the ground or broken off the stalks, but I'm hopeful that I'll get some Sally Pointer style 17-foot long ones and I'll be able to just trim them all neatly and nicely. But we'll see what happens. I've got them in there just in case. And then I've got some ways of holding things because this might be a slight bit more of a forage. So this is a little basket that I usually use for berries and is incidentally the thing that I am planning on trying to recreate in Nettles. So this is a piece that I crocheted. It's made of plarn, so plastic bags that had some rips in, cut them into little thin strips and put them together into this crocheted piece. It's got a little flat bit at the bottom. It's quite tricky to see because it doesn't hold its shape very well. There's a little ridge there, so it's kind of oval shaped, high up the sides, and it's got these little bits. This is perfect for berries because as well as being plastic, it's very water resistant. So I usually put all of my raspberries out the garden and blackberries when I go picking them into there, and then you can literally just hang it on the tap to rinse them through, and because it's got the holes it acts as a colander, which is fantastic. So I've got this guy in case I see anything that I want to pick, otherwise I'll just keep using it for the raspberries that are going rampant in my garden. I've got this guy, which I'm thinking will probably be my main nettle container. I made it. It's quite a nice height for a spindle, so just give a rough idea of size. It's just made of some cotton I got from a gift, I think, actually. A bag of a de-stash from somebody. And I'm also thinking that if I end up getting some of those longer stems, that they might sit in here quite nicely. And this sits on the wrist. It's designed to by me. You can sit on the wrist so I can hold it as a carry. Probably won't do that if it's full of stinging nettles, but that works as an option for if I end up foraging anything else that's kind of long. I've also got these collapsible containers so they can go in nice and flat, not take up too much room, and then pop out to be kind of that size, that depth. And I've got the two of those just in case I spot anything else that we want to forage. Taking a little canine companion, so we've got the lead and the bag for that. And I think I might do a little bit of flower identification while I'm there. I got these couple of books from Woodlands and roadside places, so it might be that I end up with a little bit of information about some flowers if we see any and we fancy doing that. And of course a bottle of water with this fantastic crochet strap which I made on a whim and has been so helpful all summer. So I can put that across my body, and that way if my bag gets too full because I uncollapse these and this is full of stuff and whatever, then this means I can take it out and just hang it across my body rather than needing to then also carry it and hold something in my hand. I've also grabbed just a little piece of this is cotton fibre, and I've doubled it over and tied a knot in it because it's about 3 times the length of this piece that I'm holding. And that's just left over from a knitting project, just in case I get those really, really long stems and just want to bind them together with something. I think that'll be a helpful cord. So today we are doing the nettle gathering. I'm just going to have a little bit more of a drink so I'm a little bit less croaky. If I can get any footage while I'm out there, I'll do that. And yeah, I will keep trying to update and vlog this. Hopefully this doesn't just become a singular video of hubris. Hopefully catch in with your next bit. Ooh, we just found a really exciting part. This is Vicky. She's been very helpful with foraging. She lives nearby. And this is a properly tall, these are taller than me. So I'm going to say that they're probably like 5'5" tall. Proper social media ones. We've got a good bunch already, and we're going to sit and start doing a little bit of processing on these guys. And our other furry companion is here. Don't go too far away. Yeah, she's cute. So yeah, we're gonna take away from some of these, and now we have a nice nettle spot that I know I can come back to and forage from. So we're gonna have a little sit by the river and process a little bit for food, because we both want to eat some of the nettle leaves and process some for fibre, which Vicky's not done before. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, so it's 2 hours after we started. And we have been processing some. Vicky's just gone home. So these are some of my stalks, which I'm going to be peeling and drying. These are some of the leaves which are separated out, which I'm going to blanch and then probably freeze, ready for eating. These are all of the other unprocessed nettles that I've picked up. And here are some of the peeled ones, the little green ribbons, which I'm going to dry out. And I taught Vicky how to do that. So yeah, I've got quite a lot going on, but I do need to, 1, get out of the sun, and 2, go and have some food. But yeah, very exciting so far. Hopefully I'll get all of them peeled today. I also want to make some jam, but we'll see how we go. And I'll check back in when I've got them all peeled and see what they look like. Okay, so I've moved inside because I needed to sit not in the sunshine, but all of the leaves are off, and these are all of my stems. I haven't peeled any more since the last time I videoed. Some of the leaves have been blanched and are now in the freezer, and the other ones I'm going to have a go at maybe doing something else with, maybe cordial or whatever. So here I am with my little sort of messy mat that I can just easily go and shake outside. It's a boot liner, and all of my stems. So gonna get peeling to make those green ribbons ready to dry.